Okay, now we're live.
Hey.
You didn't even do the countdown this time.
Yeah, with no countdown. Let's just go. Let's do it live.
We've been doing this for a while. We're professionals at this point.
Professional.
Guys, you're checking out the Options Select podcast, episode 97. I want to say thank you very much for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it, whether it's on the YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, any podcast platform of your choice. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate it.
Hells yeah.
It's a little podcast where me and Ruben get together on a Friday night and we just talk about video games and we just share it with you guys and give you our input. We start off every episode with, how was your week? Okay, hold on. Phrase that. How was your Trump bucks?
My Trump bucks, they're good.
Your Joe bucks.
They're sitting in my account.
You're supposed to stimulate the economy with
Yeah, fuck that. I'm investing.
GameStop?
Nah, not GameStop. Bitcoin, baby.
Oh,
To the moon.
to the moon.
To the moon. Yeah, I got my stimmy on Wednesday, I think. It was nice.
You have to call it stimmy now?
I got my stimmy on Wednesday.
If I don't call that, then I'm boomer.
Yeah, I'm a boomer.
Okay.
I got my stimmy on Wednesday, and then it was the full amount this time. They didn't
The
like
1,400?
Yeah, they didn't like deduct anything, which I was
Nice.
like,
I was like, my coworker, he's like, "You get yours yet?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, I filed too early, and I made too much." He just did the point shoot to his foot.
Oh yeah,
like,
shot himself
damn,
in the foot. Dude. Damn.
It feels bad, man.
So I got the full amount, and then I got a check today from work. Well, I get like 15% of my check is direct deposited into my Cash App. It's like my spending money, and the rest goes into the checking account, savings account, and stuff. So I don't overspend. So all the stuff that goes into my checking account, just like bills and all that stuff, and like savings account and whatnot. But
I don't have a savings account.
I got you don't. Okay.
I just have one account and I just give it to the wifey.
Well,
here.
We'll have a discussion about that after the show.
Hold this.
Hold that.
Yeah. Whatever, I can't spend it.
But I got 15% of my check on Wednesday, and I was like, it's a little high. I got my check today. I was like, oh shit! I had gotten my commissions from like 3 months ago. They pay out every 3 months.
Oh damn.
So as long as you sell something, you get money.
Yeah, I remember you talked about it, but that was way back when.
And it was quite significant. So
good.
Made some decent money this week, and did a lot of Destiny 2 again. I finally hit 1,300, so I'm going for the last little
1,300 what?
Light points LP.
Okay.
So I'm going for like the last little the 10 points that I need to hit max. That's max, but the max is like 1360 or something like that. But the hard cap is 1310, and then with everything else, you get like bullshit stuff that you can attach to your character. It becomes 1360. And I also was able to join a clan, which is nice. I'm joined up with Miles and Miles's clan called they gave you a tank or something like that. It's just tank abbreviated. So that was fun. I played a little bit of.
Are they any good?
I haven't really played with them yet because I just did this yesterday.
Like it's just a bunch of like dads just hanging out.
Pretty much.
You hear the kids in the background.
I haven't had a chance to talk with them yet.
This kind of raid. Okay.
Oh, got it.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
I gotta go make dinner.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I played a little bit of Destiny 2, trying to get my light level up. I played Marquette on PS5 with a PlayStation Plus game. Very confusing, but a very well done like puzzle game. Basically the gist of it is like the first couple levels, he's telling a love story, like how he met this chick. And I haven't gotten like too far into it. I'm only in like chapter 3 or something like that. There's like 6, so I'm like, I guess halfway. I don't know, but I was only playing for like 2 hours. Like it doesn't seem like it's that long of a game.
That's probably why it's a PlayStation Plus game.
Probably, but it's not bad. But it's basically a love story of him meeting this girl and like what's going on, like as like their relationship grows and develops and stuff. So yeah, what was interesting about it though is like you're in this cross map, I guess, like it's shaped like a cross. There's like 4 different sections, and then in the center of that map, in that cross, there's another mini map of everything that is around you, and you can pick things up that are small versions in the mini map and move them wherever you want, like a bridge or like a key, or you can take it out and place it on the ground and it becomes like a different size. And like you can take something that's small, like a key that you can hold that's like maybe a foot long, and you put it in the diorama of the map or whatever, and then it becomes a tiny key that you can move around. It's very strange.
Actually,
Perspective based.
probably easier if I just saw it than explaining it.
Yeah, it's very difficult to explain, but I was enjoying it, and I want to pick it up some more. This week I also what was it that EA Play came out on Game Pass for PC, so now you have access to like Mass Effect 1, 2, 3, Battlefield, and Star Wars Fallen Order, and all that stuff. But Rogue Squadron, is that the flight simulator
I
one?
think so. Yeah, the one that just came out on the consoles and VR like 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago.
Right, that one's already on EA Play, so I downloaded that and got that running. But I did that right before we came over here, so I'm looking forward to checking that one out. But I want to beat Marquette first and then move on to something else.
Do you have another goal of 50 this year?
No. I'm trying to do 25. I think 50's pushing it with like
Starts cutting into other things, other hobbies.
No, with just like the amount of games that are actually coming out this year, it would be me replaying a bunch of games that I've like already played. Like I'm gonna replay Final Fantasy VII Remake at some point this year, probably in like June, And I would want to replay God of War again. I want to replay The Last of Us Part 2 again.
On the PS5?
Yeah, I just want to play through them again, see how, on harder difficulties or something like that. Like all these games that meant a lot to me the past couple of years, I want to kind of give them another shot and keep pushing forward, because like I don't really think that there's like a whole hell of a lot like amazing things that are coming out. Like I'm still looking forward to Deathloop, Returnal, and like Ratchet and Clank. And then, like, basically that leads me up to Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation 5. So
you said Deathloop, and I was thinking, like, that's already out. I was like, no, I'm thinking about the little roguelike Hero Loop.
Loop Hero.
Or Loop Hero, yeah.
I want to pick that one up, too.
I heard good things about it. They're probably, somebody said, like, they're describing it, like, there's, like cards, and even the guy who was describing, like, that's not even, like, the right term. It doesn't.
Right.
Don't think just because there's cards in there, like it's a card based game. Because like when I hear like video games that have cards in there, I'm like,
yeah.
With that shit.
But I definitely want to check that one out at some point, but I haven't yet.
I was watching Spooky stream it, and just listening to the music, it has that old school Nintendo sound, that real synth wave. I was like, just the music alone, I was like, I might have to just.
Yeah. I've been seeing nothing but good things about it, and they hit something like 500,000 people or 1 million players or something like that already, which is
serious?
Very good for them. And shouts out to Devolver Digital, and I forget who the actual developer is, but I can look that up later. But yeah, so Marquette's gonna be first, and then I'm gonna move on to the Rogue Squadron. Check that one out. That one doesn't seem like it's going to be like too like intensive, like just go through the motions and knock it out. But it looked like a fun game, so I want to give it a shot. So that was like the week in gaming. A lot of Destiny, a lot of Marquette, and
So what'd you do in Destiny though? But like, so you joined the raid and everything, and worked on your eye levels, but did you do more like some strikes, some stuff with the
I enjoy
guild or what?
the gambits a lot. I was doing some Crucible matches today, but that's the thing.
Crucible's the PvP, right?
Right.
Okay.
So that's the thing. Like I was in the middle of a Crucible match with my boy Carlos, and my internet dies, and it's been dying a lot. Like it died on our last stream.
I remember, yeah, you said you were on the phone with him.
So for the past 2.5 weeks or so, I've been trying to get Comcast out. Well, they finally came out today, and the guy's looking at it, and he's like, "Well, I'll just replace all the connections and see what happens." And it was working fine. But the thing with my internet issue is that it's very intermittent. Like it's either hit or miss, and most of the time it's hit. Like 99% of the time it's hit. But like I haven't been able to stream because like every time I try to stream, it'll cut out.
Like during peak hours, like 7:00 in the evening or something.
It's exactly the time that it happens every night. 7:30 every night. Fucking dies. And it's not the download. The download's perfect. It's at 850 or 900. The upload goes to 0.01.
Oh, you can't do nothing.
You can't do anything. So the guy came out and he replaced the connections. We ran some tests. It was looking okay. And then sure enough, I'm playing PvP with my boy Carlos, and then it popped again. I was like, motherfucker. So I took a quick like internet speed test, took some screenshots just so I had proof, you know. And then I called Comcast again, and that's what I was doing right before I came over here, was calling Comcast because I need somebody out there. So they're coming back out tomorrow, and they actually gave them some specific stuff to look for because it's like the upstream decibels were way, way too low.
Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be in the range of something like 40 to 55, and mine was like 25 at the time, and they had full speed and everything. So there is an issue on the upload end. And it's similar to a situation that I had at my previous household where it took like 10 tries of Comcast coming out until they finally sent a fucking like business
someone who knows what they're looking at.
Yeah, like somebody who knows like networks in and out and like was able to do packet loss tests and all kinds of crazy shit like that normal techs don't do. And then he was like, he fixed it that night. Like, I'll have it fixed tonight. I was like, okay, cool. So it took him like 3 hours, but eventually it got it done. So hopefully with this guy coming out, we'll get that fixed tomorrow. We watched Falcon and Winter Soldier today.
Oh yeah,
very well done. I think you'll enjoy this one more so than WandaVision. But you said you were on a hiatus.
Yeah, I've been oversaturated. So I asked Mikhail, like, how did WandaVision? And she's like, kind of how I thought it would. Like, okay.
But yeah, this one's
like, good.
The first episode started pretty damn hot. A lot more emphasis on Falcon, and you don't really know that he's like that much of a badass. Like, he's a superhero, but he's a regular guy, right? He just puts on a little fucking wingsuit. He
puts on those mechanical wings and like, oh yeah.
He's just like Hawkeye or
he's like a human with like, but you take away that element,
right? He's nobody.
He's just yeah.
So
he's nobody.
They were showing off a little bit of his skills in there, and not so much like Buck. He's just like, I don't really want to like give too much because the episode just came out today, but
yeah,
he's going through some shit, and it was more emphasis on, you know,
like what, adjusting to being the captain now.
That didn't happen.
Okay,
you'll figure out.
Okay, I'm just figuring just based off of like what happened in the last movie, and then Captain America passing the mantle to what's his name? I figured like, he's kind of struggle being like, hey, am I the man I'm supposed to be?
Right.
That's what I'm guessing. I haven't seen it, guys. If you say spoilers, well, I'm guessing. And
I'm trying not to give away anything, but a lot of events come to pass in that first episode, and I'm looking forward to the next one next week. Also came out today is Formula One Drive to Survive's third season is out. The new season of Formula One starts next week, not next week, the last week of March, next Friday. So it starts next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday with FP1. Shut up. FP1.
No, I can't wait for this month to be over.
Oh yeah,
that's what I meant. I don't watch Formula One.
FP1, FP2, and then, you know, finally the Grand Prix. So looking forward to next week, but I wanna go ahead and watch the season before then. So I'm gonna have my work cut out for me. I'm on season or episode. Is it
like a reality show or something?
It follows the drivers through the previous season. So last season they had Netflix following them around, and they do like interviews, kind of like I don't know, like
it's like Real World meets Formula One,
kind of like that, but they don't live in the same house.
They're all talking shit about each other.
Yeah,
they're dating each other and they're fucking and then they're mad.
Yeah, kind of.
Who didn't do the dishes?
Kind of like that, but you know, they don't have to live together or anything, but just like their struggles and the shit that they're going through. And there was a lot of team changes this year. So I'm pretty sure they'll talk about that, and I'm looking forward to the new season. I'm also on like episode 7 or 6 of Queen's Gambit. I'm loving that show. It's really good, really well done.
We still need the last one to watch.
I'm pretty close, unless it was like 10 episodes or something.
It's like a short series.
So I'm on episode 6, enjoying the shit out of that show. That girl is she does that role very well. I've never seen her in anything else, I don't think, but I think she plays that like aloof, like drug addict, but somewhat keeping it together. Savant.
Yeah, savant, keeping it together, but doesn't want nobody to get close, you know. Yeah,
right. So she's got fear of abandonment issues because, you know, her mom and stuff. So I'm enjoying the shit out of that show. What else did I see this week? I wrote it down. I'm sorry, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Let's see here. I saw Raya and the Last Dragon, the new Disney movie that's on Disney Premium right now. That one was pretty good too. Is
that the 4-hour long movie?
No, that one's the Snyder cut.
That's what that is?
Yeah, man.
Everybody's talking about it. I'll check it out when I have time. It's 4 hours. That's fine.
Just break it up in an hour.
Yeah, yeah. That's what it is. I don't know why people are like bitching about like,
it's 4 hours.
You've probably seen shitty Netflix series and binged it.
Right.
You know? So you can watch 4 hours and you can break it up at your time. You're fine.
Yeah. And it's on HBO Max. That one is. But Raya and the Last Dragon came out as a Disney movie, not Pixar, but just straight up Disney. The animation was really well done. The fighting was really fun. There was a lot of interesting characters, like little side characters, and I loved all their little like backstories and their little quips and stuff like that. So it was definitely worth the watch if you're into Disney movies. But yeah, man, it was a good watch. I enjoyed it very much. and Falcon Winter Soldier and all that stuff. But that's what I watched this week. Now at work, because I didn't even get to that yet. Work went by pretty smooth. There was a couple of hang-ups here and there, but like I had on Tuesday I have some people that take hand-picked napkins, and just to explain that real quick, is a hand-picked napkin means that the napkins are all like the same color, they're not damaged, and like people actually have to like hand fold these, and they're perfect for certain places.
The finer dining places,
right?
You ain't gonna see it for like the taquerias, are you?
Nah, definitely not. But the problem with that is they haven't done them all quarantine. Like ever since COVID started, they stopped doing it. So it prints up a separate ticket, separate from like my main load that I know that I need. So like Tuesday it came around, and well, Monday night or whatever was coming up for Tuesday. So I was loading up on my stuff, and I noticed that stuff was missing. I was like, I told the supervisor, I was like, hey, can I get this and this? Because it's printing up this separate ticket or whatever. She's like, yeah, no problem. So she pulls everything, gets it on my truck. We get everything loaded up, and I go about my day. I go home, and then I wake up Tuesday morning. I go to work, and around 7:00 in the morning, I get a message from my AGM. There's like shitload of napkins sitting on this rack. Has my number on it. Has the paper and stuff. He's like, hey, do these customers need these? And I was in the process of replying, and then my service manager texted me like immediately after, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna wait till I get back, and then I'll deal with it. I'm good. If I wasn't good, then I wouldn't have left the warehouse. That's who I am. So anyway, I get back to the end of the day. I'm checking out, and then my service manager, she's like, so do those customers need these, or what? Like with a little bit of attitude or whatever. I was like, no.
But the one that didn't tell you that your DOT was up?
Yeah,
that one.
So I was like, no. I actually check my load before I leave, so I was 100%. Like I got with the supervisor. She said that she had them, and I even instructed her not to pull those tickets whenever those tickets came out. Anyway, separate departments, they pulled them anyway. Mm-hmm. She's like, well, I don't appreciate you having service department do double work or production department do double work, and this is that. I didn't. I was like, I told them, what to do, and they decided not to do it or separate the work out or whatever. And I apologize, but I don't know what to tell you. I went out complete. My customers are happy. I don't know. Right. I don't know what else you want me to do. Well, I don't appreciate your attitude. Like while walking away from me, and I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have an attitude. He goes, well, I know it's frustrating, but you don't need to act frustrated. And I'm like, I'm not frustrated. You would know if I was frustrated. When I get frustrated, She's like, well, whatever. And just like walks away. I was like,
professional.
Oh, okay. All right.
Frustrated.
It's like, I'm standing right here, and you walked away from me like while we're having a conversation.
Frustrated.
Yeah, right. Frustrated. Like, okay, whatever. So like that happened. And then like the following day, like the next day, I'm already en route. I'm already doing my thing. And I get a text message from the salesperson like, hey, do you have this ticket on your your handheld or whatever for this account? And it's like this new account or whatever. Like, no, I don't actually. And I was like, text me the address. So he sends me the address. I look it up, and it's like on my Thursday route. So it's not even the day I needed to do it. Mm-hmm. Anyway, he's like, do you have any extra product? And I'm like, no, I don't. We don't carry extra product, dude. I thought, I've explained this to you several times. we don't carry extra product. I don't carry extra product. If I'm out, I'm out. That's it. Yeah. It's over. Like 5 minutes later, I get a fucking another message from that lady. She's like, hey, do you have any extra product? Because turns out she's the one that it was supposed to be on my truck Wednesday.
Yeah.
But she fucked around and had it like zeroed out, and I didn't have the product for it. So she screwed this one up, and I let it happen. I actually did have extra product. I'm not gonna tell her that. This isn't live, right? Anyway, I did have the extra product, but I wanted her to fucking squirm a little bit.
Put her feet to the fire.
So she's like, do you have any extra product? And I'm like, no, I don't, because you know what the regulation is. We don't carry extra product. Anyway, so there's like I let her simmer. She's like, well, I was like, I can let you know by the end of the day if I can. Wednesday is my long day. I was like, I can let you know by the end of the day if I get extra product. She's like, yeah, sure, give me a call. And it's like 3:30 rolls around. Everybody's like on the way out and stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, I don't have it. About that, I don't have it. Sorry, I don't have it. Uh-huh. My customers took all their stuff. Well, I wish you would have let me know earlier. Well, I shortened up my route, and I would have let you know earlier. So we were bumping heads all week, but other than that, man, work was smooth, and like my route specifically, with everything was smooth and good, and no issues with customers and stuff like that. But just fun little interesting tidbit stories that where I get like griped out for whatever reason. I'm just like, I'm not frustrated. You would know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, that was about my week. Oh, I did work out every day this week except for
Wow.
today. But yeah, I'm enjoying myself. It's
Good.
been a long
What'd you
week.
work with? What'd you do? Kettlebells, bands.
I did free weights with my next door neighbor. He's got a bench and stuff like that. So we did some free weights, deadlifts, clings, bench press, inclines, military press. On Tuesday I did legs with kettlebells and resistance bands. And Wednesday I did core. And then yesterday I did arms, back, and calves.
Last Saturday I did just elephant carries up and down the hallway with the kettlebells.
Mhm.
Shit, that really puts a work on you. I just went, just 12 steps up one way,
What's that elephant carry?
just holding the kettlebells at each side and just taking lunging forward.
Lunging forward?
Yeah, just
okay.
lunging forward.
Because just walking, I think, is called a farmer's carry or something like
Things
that.
I don't know.
Something-
But
I thought that's what you were talking
I
about.
just step forward, lunge, forward lunge. Each step was a lunge, and then turn around, then lunge and lunge and lunge. So it's like, okay, that's a workout. I like
That's
that.
a little bit of a workout.
That's a workout.
There. That sounds pretty tough.
I had the 30 and the 20. I was like, oh.
And you were off balance too?
Yeah. Well, I'd go up one way with the with 30 and 21 side, and then the other way just to swap it back.
Okay, I
got
got you. I got you.
Because I don't, those are the two biggest ones I have. So
I
the kettlebells are in stock now,
Get them, bro.
and they're kind of pricey. But at this point, got the extra.
You got the Trump
Yeah,
bucks?
Mikhail told me she like
Biden bucks?
the Uncle Joe bucks came in.
Uncle Joe bucks.
They did. We got all of it. Yeah.
Sweet.
It's like I was like, wait, aren't they? Isn't it wrong to just print out money? Like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Give it up?
It's called the American dollar.
Like, yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna give.
Not even
What
backed
do
by
China?
gold anymore, bro.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
the 70s.
But
or some shit.
but the thing is, like, yeah, if you print money, isn't that bad?
It makes it less
value.
valuable.
Yeah, and isn't that what they just did? I'm like,
Yeah.
well,
Exactly what they did.
well,
Anyway, I'm gonna
yeah,
spend it.
yeah. So it's like, yeah, it's either that or like donate it to charity. Like,
Fuck that. I'm needy too.
Yeah,
I need some kettlebells.
I want to buy something too.
I'm needy too. I
I'll
need some
find
kettlebells.
problems and not solve them. I don't care.
Hell yeah, dude. How was your week, brother?
Work was fine. Work was busy this week. I think everybody just buying shit.
Yeah,
it was just
Stimmy's.
busy. Yeah, it was just busy. I just got swamped, and other school districts were on spring break. I used an option day for Monday.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't want to deal. Yeah, I did not want to deal with all that bullshit. And sure enough, my coworker, talking to Cervantes, I'm like, "How was Monday?" He's like, "Oh, that was work, bro. It's your truck. That was work. He used a good day." I'm like, good. Yeah, 'cause I did not want to deal with the college.
You knew it was coming.
The high school, the elementaries. I didn't want to deal with any of that shit, dude. Fuck that. So Monday it was just chill. We just hung out with Mikkel all day. We just played Hades. That's
Nice.
all we did. Well, by we playing Hades, I mean I just kind of I did one run. I was like, yeah, I'm near Hades. Go away. I didn't want to like ruin the curveball that he gives you.
Oh yeah. She's listening right now.
Yeah. Well, she finally got to him.
Oh,
Later
she
on that
did?
day, later on that day, she got to Hades.
Nice. Congrats.
And first run, she just died during phase 1. Then during the second run, she got him all the way to, knock down his HP bar. She's like,
Nice.
I was like, you did it. You did it. She's like, I did it. I was like, now look. Oh.
Dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun,
when he wakes
dun.
up and his HP not goes quarter or half, but
Nah,
his
the
HP
whole
just it builds
thing,
all
dude.
up. She's like, I gotta do it again.
Yes.
Again.
And harder.
And new mechanics.
And harder.
go.
And he's faster.
Yeah.
Did she get it?
No, she didn't
Nah,
get it.
she didn't.
No, she didn't get it. It just
Has she done it since Monday?
I
Has she
think
completed Hades?
No. She has not gotten there yet. She's playing tonight, and she got hung up on Astrius and Theseus. So, so she's gonna. I guess she's gonna try.
They get a lot harder, Mikkel, whenever you have the boss battles increased. So I think
when you higher the heat or
when-
increase the heat.
yeah, you increase the heat and fucking
Bad mechanics.
he runs around on a chariot, Theseus.
Does he?
And
I
then
got that part.
the Minotaur was
Asterius.
Asterius. He has like some kind of like a machine gun or something. It's brutal.
I haven't got to. How do you unlock that part?
You there's it makes encounters harder and it goes up by 3 each one. So you just
You have to max it out or something.
that's the only thing. Yeah, I maxed it out. It was 3 levels of that, and it added like 9 heat or something like that. And that's the only way I ran through it.
I remember there was one where like the first one, Tartarus, when you fight like any of the sisters, the other two will hang out with them also.
Yeah, you have to fight all 3 sisters
Yeah.
at the same time.
So I thought,
or 4 sisters.
Yeah, and then when I went to go fight Lerny, the Hydra, there was nothing special on that one. I was just like, what? What curveball? What mechanic they changed?
That one, I believe what they changed, if I remember,
It's been on islands, right?
It's been a while, but they make them on islands.
Yeah.
And then all 3 Hydras are there.
Oh, nice.
So one of them is the
purple one,
projectile
the fire one, and the eggs one.
Right, and then they also pop up this mini Hydras.
Nice.
So I remember that, and then Hades. When I completed it, I don't think Hades really changed too much, but the hard one was the third boss, the third bosses or whatever. That one was insane. Whenever homeboy's riding around on a chariot, and the other one's got like some kind of Gatling gun or something. I don't remember what. I don't
blackguard.
And he was wearing armor. That's what it was.
Was he?
He was wearing like gold armor. Fucking hated
So you
it.
had to chew all that armor up.
Because, yeah, he's on his chariot shooting you with the bow, and then once you knock him down, then the javelin comes out, and then it becomes even like faster, and you're just like, holy shit! Definitely got to take out Minotaur first.
Yeah.
But you also have to stay away from like everything that's popping up, and then the god powers still come into it like halfway through. So like it's following you.
It depends on which god it is too.
Yeah, it's that fight is terrible.
What they think it's super
so,
fuck you guys.
So hard, but I love that fight. But y'all were playing that all Monday.
But that just got me because I saw Mikhail playing. I was like, I want to play it, and then going back to because I played it up till I got all the credits. I'm like, okay, cool. But then like there's still more to do.
Oh, there's a lot. More.
Yeah, I know. Like this game, I don't think this game ends. So I'm like, I'm just having a ball just playing it again and being refamiliarized with everything after taking like a 4-month hiatus from it.
Right. I need to get back to that one.
It was just like I was like, oh yeah, I remember why I love this game. And I when I say love, I actually like do love this game.
Yeah,
everybody's a character, and it's just fun, and it's really rewarding with the mechanics when you hit them and everything. I just like,
right.
I gotta get. So watching Mikhail.
Quick tangent. Did you play any of the new Dead Cells DLC?
I have not played I think it's called the Forbidden Falls or something. I haven't played that one yet.
I don't even know what it's called, to be honest. I know it's out, but I don't remember what
it came out like in January. I haven't played it yet though. The last one I played was the Dilapidated Garden or Dilapidated something. I forgot.
I got you.
But yeah. So Mondays was off. We just chill, and work was just heavy, but nothing I couldn't handle. And the weather was nice, especially today and yesterday.
Oh my god,
it was really good. It's like, man, it's like nice to be outside.
I mean, I got rained on all day yesterday until like 11, and then it became like a sunny, gorgeous, cool breeze day. I was like, wow.
Yeah, yesterday it just rained up to like noon, and then 12:30, 1 o'clock, and then it was just a regular day. Been working on the garden too in the backyard. The little sprouts are coming out. It looks nice. I can't wait. Yeah, we got the freaking the cage around the Roma tomatoes to help them grow up. Yeah. And because like the zucchini plant, it's a little pale. I'm like,
they ain't looking so good.
It's looking a little pale. Like,
looking a little floppy.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, just going out there every day and just checking it out. And pretty soon we're gonna start thinning them out because you don't want them growing too close to each other because then they'll just interfere and take the same spot. So we have to thin them out pretty soon. And what else? Exercised. I didn't exercise Monday because I was just chill. But the rest day, I did it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I've been exercising on Saturday mornings too.
That's good.
And so me and Mika will exercise Saturday mornings, and then we did it last week. We went to a random park in Baytown and took the dog, and we just went for a walk. And
the dog meaning Jack, right?
Jackie boy, okay. Yeah. So then I think tomorrow we're gonna go find another random park and just go explore it and take the dog. And
that sounds like fun.
Yeah, just early in the morning where it's still nice, fresh and cool and crisp.
Does he do well on a leash?
Oh yeah, he does pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, he does pretty good. So yeah, hopefully just going out, getting some fresh air and just going for a walk.
Yeah.
After exercising or before exercising.
It's supposed to be like 65 degrees tomorrow and sunny.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be gorgeous.
Yeah, I can't wait. What?
You watch anything?
I watched Persona 5 anime, but when I'm working out though, just something on,
background.
And I already played the game five. Like
it's like I know what's going on.
I played the game twice, so I already know the story. And because like, is it still just shot for shot from the game? I'm like,
yeah, pretty much.
Just watch it. You'll be fine. You could save yourself 104 hours.
I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna play Persona 5 Strikers.
That's it. Yeah, you'll be caught up.
So I can play an action game.
I haven't touched Strikers yet because I have been playing Demon Souls.
Demon Souls, yeah, that's right. You got a PS5 in the house.
I got my wife's PS5, and so everybody, like people in chat will come in. They're like, "Hey, you got a PS5, Rick? That's awesome." I'm like, "No, bro, not mine.
Yeah, it is.
Everybody's like,
Half of it is.
they're like, it's not mine at all.
Half of it is.
You know, so yeah, chat walks in. They're like, hey, what's going on? You're playing Souls? I'm like, yeah, I like it.
Half of it. Half of it's yours.
What do you mean? What half?
Half. It doesn't matter what half. It's half of it.
I guess.
So y'all got Demon Souls. You've been playing that on stream.
I've been playing that. I've been enjoying it. It's fun. It looks really good. Like, and it loads insanely quick, and just like wow, it's like.
You got anything else on there?
I'm really impressed with how. No, I haven't got anything else.
All
on
the
there.
PlayStation Plus stuff, of course.
I mean, they're there. I do want to play. Eventually, want to go back and play Final Fantasy VII.
Right.
But as for like games that are strictly for the PS5, I've been playing Demon Souls. I'm like, damn. Okay, I got to this one part. The first boss I came across was like, okay, easy, no problem. It's called Flanks. It was just a bunch of oozes with shields. They had spears.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Okay, no problem. So I kept exploring. Then I came across this thing.
Been a long, like 2003 was like the last time I played Demon Souls.
And then I came across the next boss called the Iron Demon.
The big tall guy with the tower shield.
I'm like,
I think you're supposed to skip him and then come back later.
Oh, I fought him.
Because it's like, if I remember correctly, it was like Mario. Like there's World 1-1, 1-2, right?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. So I went to. I'm guessing
you fought him. Did you beat him?
Yeah, I saw him. I was like, no. I was like, okay, and then like the fight starts, and there's like a cutscene, and there's like this fat dude comes out, and there's a bunch of archers all over the place. I'm like,
just got hard.
I just went there, I beat the shit out of all the archers.
Little toothpick.
I crushed them. Yeah, I crushed all of them, and then I grabbed their herbs and everything. Fight the boss now. Okay, I'm seeing the mechanics.
Shield slam.
He's coming over. I'm thinking he's gonna attack with his pole arm, but it's just a shield slam, and it hits mostly in front of him. Like,
right.
Okay, so get behind him. Okay. Sometimes he'll just drop the shield and does a bigger AoE around him. Sometimes he'll stomp, and if you get too far away from him,
he'll chunk the javelin.
Like if you're like a very far, like on the walls, he'll throw the spear at you. And if you're kind of like semi in the room far, he kind of just like a big sweep with a pole. Okay, just hug him, and stay on his
and
stay on his cankles. Sure enough, bro, just chop him down, and eventually you chop him down, and he does actually fall backwards. So when he falls backwards, you go to the head and just strike him in the dome, and his HP just. I was like, oh god, sweet, okay, good. Last phase, he's falling back, and I got stuck between the wall and him, so I couldn't get to the head. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go the other way around. But by then he was kind of like standing himself back up, and he uses his tower shield to prop himself up.
Right,
crush me, dead. I'm like,
well, now you know.
It was okay. I was like, all right, motherfucker.
Well, now I know.
And that's what I did. We were right back in there.
Of course.
And I got him the second time. Like, okay.
Did you stream it through the HD60?
Yes.
Or straight from the plate?
HD60. Yeah.
I've been thinking about going and getting the 4K 60 Pro.
So all I did was that I went to Streamlabs because just before I went live streaming it, I noticed the video feed on Streamlabs, it was kind of choppy. So I went to the settings on the Elgato card, locked it in at 60 FPS because I had it at highest FPS. So I just set it at 60 itself.
Okay.
And then that's it. It moved out.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, so the viewers will see it at 60 FPS, which is fine. But when I was playing the game, it's playing at the native whatever it was through my screen.
It still should be 60. It's the HD60 has a pass through, and the pass through only does like 1080p 60. That's where it maxes itself out. So it should have only been doing 60. That's weird.
Yeah.
Because that's the like I haven't streamed from the PS5 or the 360 in a while. I'm sorry, not the 360, the Series S, because I want to play at my 4K TV, but when you go through the HD60, it only outputs at 1080p. Yeah. So even whenever you plug everything up and have it set up to the TV or whatever, it's only outputting at 1080p. So
yeah, my honors are just 1080. So
I'm gonna different. I want to go pick up the 4K 60 Pro, the one that goes in the PC. So because it's got I believe it's got a 4K pass through, but it might only be 1440p, but I'm still fine with 1440p.
Okay. Yeah, so I was able to I went to the settings, locked it in at 60 FPS, and I was able to play fine.
Nice.
So it was good. But yeah, it was fun. Like, and it's funny how because my chat is usually like divided in two groups. The people that come in there when I play fighting games,
right?
And the people that come in when I play like Souls games, So it's like there's some that cross, that watch me to play both, but oh, Rick's playing Souls games, so all my Souls fans, they come in and start hanging out, start talk to me about it. It's like, okay, cool, and I tell them too, like, hey guys, you guys have any tips or tricks or anything that I'm missing, or like don't do like backseat gaming where like spoil like
Right.
some of the element stuff. But if like, hey Rick, you might look into this or try this out, I'm all for it. So I've been doing that. It's fun, dude. And even like Thursday night, no, Wednesday night, I didn't even I played and I didn't even stream it because I was just like, you know what? Let me just play 5 minutes because I was stuck in this one place.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I was stuck in this one place. Like, how did I get around it? That one door I just kept passing by, and that's where I'm supposed to go. So sure enough, and then next thing I know, it's like 30. I'm like, fuck. Yeah. Yeah. So
Those are the best games.
That's what I was just saying that the games that make you say, okay, just one more run, one more.
Yeah.
Those are the good games because they make you engage in one of this. And there's not like a knock towards like Yakuza because I do enjoy Yakuza, but Yakuza is kind of like I'm not really engaged. I'm just kind of like reading the story,
right, and then pressing
and
the button
then
every
press the
once in a
buttons when the attack prompts you to and stuff like that. I'm never like, oh fuck, fighting for my life here or anything.
fighting for my fucking life.
Yeah, exactly. It's never like that. It's never like the game is so hard. Like if anything, you could just go grind some levels and you'll be all right.
Right.
But with Souls, where it's like you
gotta work.
do one input, you use one too many swings, and you're out of stamina. That could be the end of it. Or if your parries ain't right. So I'm excited that Mikhail, like, I'm pretty glad that Mikhail got the PS5 and I was able to check out Demon Souls. So I was like, okay, Demon Souls, that one, I'll give that one a good pass.
Okay.
I like it. So the only game right now that I'm waiting for is Guilty Gear, but other than that though, that's about it.
When is it now? June 10th?
June 11th.
11th.
Yeah,
okay.
so it's coming around the corner. And then eventually I do want to play Final Fantasy 7 on the console, just to see, I need the upgrades. If anything,
I want to see if they fix that fucking door.
I hope they leave that door there.
Fuck off.
I was listening to one of my
Door pissed me
podcasts.
off.
I was listening to one of my other video game podcasts, and they said that talking to other developers, they say that's one of the hardest things to do in video games is doors.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I'm guessing the physics of it for like have it swing or something. Or
Bro, they've been doing.
I don't know.
I've seen better doors in Resident Evil 2.
That's what somebody said. Like, yeah, I need to talk to Capcom. They know
they know what the fuck they're doing, dude.
Like, that's true.
Jesus Christ.
I like that.
Capcom's been doing the doors up, son.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. And I think Mikhail downloaded the demo for Resident Evil 8, so I might check that one out.
I forgot that was a thing. I hadn't even downloaded that. I kind of want to check that out, but I haven't played 7 either.
It's on the collector's hits.
I've got 3 different copies of it. I still haven't played.
3 different copies?
I have the Game Pass version. I have the PlayStation 5 version, and or PlayStation 4, excuse me, and I have a copy that I purchased on Steam. I bought it for $5. It wasn't like it was a lot of money. I've only purchased it once.
Yeah,
but $5.
Yeah, yeah. So,
but I wanted to play through 6 because I haven't played through 6. But that one was more like a over the shoulder action style
third-person shooter.
Yeah, and that wasn't. I liked 5 because I did play through 5 on the 360.
What the fuck is 5?
That was the one with the super hunk Chris, and that chick from like Rio de Janeiro, whatever, that Brazilian chick that looked like
Laura.
Like Laura, exactly.
Laura from Street Fighter. That's how all Brazilians look like.
And they all look like that,
according to Capcom.
Obviously. So,
according to Capcom,
it might have been the exact same model too that they used. But I played through that one. I enjoyed it, but it wasn't like it was meant for like multiple runs, like where you would run through the game.
Or something?
Yeah, you would run through the game and like get like better stuff, and then start the game over, and then do it again, like a roguelike, but not really.
Just repetitive, doing over.
It was like real repetitive.
Yeah.
So like I kind of want to go through 6, but then I kind of don't. But
at this point, like if Capcom releases an omnibus of like the story so far,
right?
Because from listening of what people are talking about the story, like there's the Spencer family, the Wesker family, the Birkin family. I'm like, what the hell? What's going on? Like Wesker has kids now.
Does he?
And stuff. Yeah. So I'm like, what the? So like that's what I kind of like. I would like just kind of like, give me a previously on and how to freaking just give me the story up what's going on, because after 3 I'm just
after Code Veronica. Well, Code Veronica is the prequel basically. But I want that one remade if they were going to remake something. By the way, thank you Capcom for listening. No need to remake 4. Let's be real. I have yet to beat 4 either. So I have a few that I have to beat. I have to beat 4, 6, 7, and 8. Apparently, when does that come out? June as well. May.
Sometime in June, I think.
Something like that. Something crazy.
Summertime.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to Village. But I forgot that they put out a fucking demo.
Yeah,
I
it
completely
came out a
forgot.
couple of weeks ago. I was talking to what was it? No, Kevin. He tweeted out how freaking Capcom is making more DLC for Street Fighter Five. I'm like, those motherfuckers. But it's for the CPT bundle for the stage of the Ring of Galaxy, or it's called. But you know, you get costumes and colors.
I've lost all the energy in my
Dude,
body.
for real. And I was talking to my friend GDB, and he's like,
Goddamn bitch.
yeah, no, goddamn bad, gosh damn bad.
Okay.
And he was like, bro, about the premiere expansion pass.
Oh,
for
did he?
season 5?
Yeah, did he?
And I figured they would
Hold
include
on.
that.
There's a level to the expansion pass?
Oh yeah, they give you like more colors, more what you call it, more, and give you some fight money. But it's like that's how bad it is, dude. It's like I'm not gonna like.
I'm out.
Yeah, dude, I'm not like I said. Championship edition was my last. That's it, because it gets me everything that I've missed along the way,
Right.
and I'm fine with that. So
Except for season 5, right?
except for season 5, yeah, you don't get Dan, Rose, Oro,
Or the executive premium holy
Akira.
shit edition of season 5. Apparently.
the costumes,
So fucking stupid.
colors,
Dude, this is like worse
but
than
then
the Sims DLC.
Yeah, then the CPT bundle that's coming out soon, and then like the jury costumes that won from the fan.
Oh, that was a while
But
back.
the thing
yeah.
is, though, like that was like a contest that Capcom put out for fans to make concept concept costumes for the characters.
Right.
They just got the best ideas,
Mm-hmm.
which was 2 jury ones.
Right.
Okay.
She was pretty thick in both of those. The spirit.
Yeah, this yeah, let's face it. That's fan service.
Yeah.
That's why they got voted up there. You know?
Yeah, of course.
Then they're both juries. I'm like, really? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So jury mains got something to look forward to. But thing is, it's like
All 5 of them.
But the thing is, that was like fans made this, then they get that, and now we're gonna sell it to you. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, we had to create it in this.
But the things mods make stuff like that. They make all
Right.
different costumes and everything, and it's just like, oh boy.
I mean, you can play as
Capcom.
Goku in Street Fighter 5 on PC if you want
you
to.
you get all sorts of crazy costumes, whatever, you know.
I mean, you can play as fucking Ryu in Fortnite. So there's
That's
that.
right.
There's
Yeah,
that. And Chun-Li.
he's a kung fu guy from
Kung Fu guy.
He's that
from
kung
that
fu
one-
guy from Fortnite,
Fortnite.
right? That's Ryu. Oh yeah, that's him.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, that's where everybody knows him now. Like,
Oh boy.
yeah, but Kevin sent me he just tagged me in the tweet that Capcom put out, and I was like, yeah, but I was talking to my homeboy GDB. He's like, bro, they got me. They did, bro.
They got you.
He's like,
bro.
dude, like they didn't even include that into like the premiere season. Like you figured they would have. They
You-
like
you would
rolled it in
think.
there.
Nope.
I was like, yeah, I'm done with that game.
They didn't
bro.
even take him out to dinner, bro.
Like,
They
yeah, I'm
fucked
done. They
him.
just took the wallet. Like, thanks. Yeah, I'm just
Give me
done.
that. Hold that L. Hold that L, GDB.
Yeah, I was like, bro, I'm done with Capcom, dude. Like, okay, at least I'm done with Street Fighter 5. Like, for sure, not purchasing anything. And the thing is, like, when the guys were here, not last Saturday, but Saturday before, we're just playing Street Fighter.
Yeah.
They're like, Rick, you should buy it. What you call it?
Nah.
Like, no.
Nah.
Like, come on, man. They're actually, like, communicating. It's
Hey,
new
but
blood.
nah.
Like, no. I'm good. I'm like, I ain't gonna buy it.
I've been like, cash at me them $20, bitch.
Yeah, they were like, actually, like, I'll throw 5 on it, and then Kevin's like, I'll throw another 5. Like, that still ain't gonna cover all of it. Fuck that. I ain't gonna.
I don't want to pay a dime. Y'all pay for the whole
Nothing.
thing.
Nothing.
Give me the whole thing up front, and then
Yeah.
I'll buy.
Yeah, so I was like, nah, I'm good, dude. But yeah, I think it's like
You're out.
I'm out, bro.
Good.
I've been out.
Good
I've
for
been
you.
out. I'm still
Good
holding the
for
line.
you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
So,
What do you got for this week, Papa?
nothing much. I just want to talk about the Capcom thingy and the how I think it was Sony Entertainment bought Evo,
Yes, they did.
which is interesting to me because
Tell me about it.
because
tell me what
now,
happened.
what does this mean? Does this mean are they going to just have fighting games that are on the PlayStation to be available at Evo? Because if that's so, that means Killer Instinct
Smash.
won't come there. Yeah, Killer Instinct won't be there. Smash won't be there. It'll be stuff that came out on PlayStation.
only.
Yeah, or maybe PlayStation / PC like Street Fighter 5 did. But it's like, I'm just interested, curious on how it's gonna work out. I wonder if they're gonna go back to like a live venue system eventually. Eventually, probably, yeah, or still keep it online.
Just do it in Florida. Everybody's doing shit.
In Florida and Texas, everything's open. back
UFC's
up.
got one in like 5 weeks in Florida where it's like Jorge Masvidal and Usman again, but
And-
like with the
with the live 100% crowd. I think they got one
100%
here
crowd.
in Texas too.
now they cancanceled that one.
They call it?
Oh, they tried. They were trying, but no.
Why they canceled it?
because Houston's like fuck off. Like our blue mayor in a red state was like, no,
They don't want it at
no,
all.
and they're not gonna support it.
Yeah, because I saw him tweet about it. It was gonna be. It was gonna be
But
Booker and Chandler.
I
Yeah.
so I don't think that. Well, I do think that PlayStation would be like, nah, this is our thing. But there's a million. I mean, not a million, but there's a lot of other high profile tournaments, aren't there? There's like 4 or 5.
Well, I know, like CEO does their own thing. I know Combo Breaker does their own thing,
Combo
and I know
and
Smash has their own big. Not really.
Smash was what
Not
was
really,
that one?
at least not online, because the online is, let's face it,
It's terrible. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you try using that Slippy mod that they tried using with
Oh
Melee.
yeah, and then you get fucking
Nintendo,
banned.
yeah, Nintendo steps in and shuts that down.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
agree.
like, so like I don't know. I mean, I think Sony might be a little bit more lax, but Sony doesn't have like their own fighting game, fighting game themselves. So they'll probably just be asking to Arc
Sir? Yes, they do.
What is it?
It's that fucking one where it's the Smash Brothers of Sony where the
Oh, it's like
characters fight each other.
PlayStation All Stars.
PlayStation All Stars, yeah. They do have their own fighting game that nobody
That
plays.
could be a fight. Yeah, I could make that their own platformer
They
one.
could.
Like Brawlhalla.
Brawlhalla.
Yeah.
God dang, that game is
Because
popular.
Brawlhalla, because they're kind of like the Fortnite of that kind of genre, where they just grab like guest characters
Right.
and bring them in.
Can I give you a little side
Mm.
tangent real quick?
Tangent on tangent.
Me and Steven last time the UFC when we did the companion, I forgot to tell you about this last week, but I got a chance to play Pyra and Mithra,
Oh yeah.
and I honestly think that you would love those characters.
Why?
Huh? Because they're sword characters,
Sword girls.
but you can swap between them at any point. One is faster and the other one is heavy hitter.
Yeah.
And he I mean, not that Steven's any good at the game, let's be real. But I mean, he
fat finger something?
he didn't even take
Finger slip.
he didn't even take
has a
one
block
set
button.
against the Pyra and Mithra.
Well, he's rusty as shit.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, so was I. I haven't played since I played him last. But yeah, he like whenever the fast one was getting, knocked off the stage, then it became
Mithra's the faster one.
yes, Pyra's the heavy hitter.
Which
No,
one's
she
Mithra?
does
Mithra's the one with
fire
the redhead one. No, pink haired girl.
Pyra's the redhead. She does the fire.
And she was the one that started off like when
Right,
we were looking
she's-
for her, right?
Right. So you're starting
Rex was looking for her at the beginning of the intro.
trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you start off as the fire Pyra, and then you can swap into Mithra or whatever.
Just down B or something.
Down B. That's
Okay.
it.
Is that a
and
counter?
No. No. But the characters both play very, very similar. One's got a little bit shorter of a range. I think it's the faster one. So Mithra's got a shorter range, but god damn, she's fast. And then Pyra, of course, has got the heavy hits, but she's got longer range. So she like the tip of the sword aspect and all that stuff comes into play.
She's like a tipper mechanic, kind of like Marth.
Some of her moves, I believe, do, but she was they were really, really fun to play. And all I did was pick like I had the game had updated. Steven was like, let's play some Smash. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, fuck it. I was like, oh yeah, there's this new character. So I picked it up. Haven't even played the game. Picked it up. I was like, oh, I like this character.
How about Sephiroth? Still kind of slow.
Sephiroth is very slow.
Really?
Very, very slow. But he's very strong. Very
Yeah.
strong.
Okay, so it's a
But-
trade off.
But yeah, I think you would enjoy those characters if you. I mean, not saying go buy the season pass, but I'm saying if you're ever over at the house or if I bring the Switch over here, you should definitely pick those up and give them a shot. I think
Okay.
you would enjoy those characters, their play style, and the very because Joker is not a sword boy, but he's got a dagger or whatever. He's a dagger boy, but very fast. Like especially if you just go to the Mithra side. The fast aspect of that will kind of match your Joker play style. Yeah, she's just very, very fun to play. Anyway, I wanted to
No, that's fine.
tell you. I forgot to
Yeah.
tell you about that last week. When I did
Yeah,
play.
but yeah. So going back to the whole Sony buying Evo thing is like, I wonder if they're gonna still keep it Evo or they change the name because after the whole stuff that's going out with the whole Me Too movement that happened with
Oh yeah,
during
that
the
guy.
summer.
Yeah,
So I'm like, are they gonna change it? Keep it the same? In my opinion, I would say keep it Evo because that name just, when you
It
hear
means
Evo,
something.
yeah, you hear Evo like, oh yeah, of course there's some tarnish to it, but it doesn't mean that that's the same it's the same company now. It's just the same name, not the same company. So
Right.
hopefully with PlayStation running it, it could be a better.
What's next? Xbox is gonna buy E3 or?
I wouldn't be surprised if they have their own.
I wouldn't be
if
surprised.
they get their own like esports team or FGC team or such. I don't know because fighting games aren't really that big compared to your freaking Overwatches or your Dotas or
Halos,
your
Call of Duty.
those other FPS. The FPS games tend to be the big the arena fillers.
Right.
So I wouldn't know how that would work out. But yeah, the thing about they bought it, and I was like, okay, I have to see more before I can make like a judgment call on it, because right now it'd just be speculation and knee jerk reactions. So I was like, okay,
Fair
cool.
enough.
So we'll see.
How much did they buy it for? Do you know?
I have no idea.
You don't know?
I have no idea. I figured those guys were happy to just get rid of it.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, give me.
They're like, we can't do shit online. I mean, we could do shit online, but god,
They're gonna hate us.
the
The cancel
logistics.
culture.
Yeah, the whole just even if you want to do online things, you got to make sure every game has a great netcode. And the games
That's
they were
true.
gonna have on there were decent, but they
Right.
weren't the big fighting games that everybody likes playing. So it's like, we'll see.
Right.
But yeah.
Hmm.
I don't
Well,
know.
shouts out to PlayStation for buying Evo.
Yeah, and I'm kind of curious to what's the decision behind that. Also, what made them say, "Hey, buy this? We'll make this run."
Or is
You know?
PlayStation? Sorry, is Sony actually involved in any other type of esport or anything like that at the moment?
Unless I don't think so.
I don't think they
I don't.
are.
I don't think they sponsor anybody. At least not like on the FGC part. When I look at all the other teams, I don't ever see. I mean, I see like sponsors through energy drinks
Right.
and controllers and
Well, I think they might be.
peripherals and stuff like that.
I think they might be just trying to dip their toe in there and see what happens. Like, being that FGC isn't like the greatest. I mean, not the greatest, but like the biggest thing on earth. Like, maybe they make it
Maybe they want to.
bigger and like they come up with their own thing, and like more people will try to develop fighting games for this platform, and that type of thing. So maybe they have to have seen something in it to buy it, because I don't think they would spend their money
Yeah.
for nothing. So I definitely see them doing something with it. What it is, who knows? But
Or
I mean,
maybe they just-
it's only been like 3 days.
Yeah, maybe they just have Evo, but they completely changed. It's not fighting games. It's just like esports or something.
Okay, then it becomes something
It
different.
just becomes a difference. Yeah, it's
Well-
like everybody's like Evo, yeah, but it's for
Overwatch.
FPSs. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, it's Valorant. Oh.
It's for Valorant. There you go, guys. Buy skins.
Buy the $1,000 or $100 dragon skin, dude.
I don't know. So,
Oh
but yeah.
boy, what else you got, Papa?
That's it, dude. I didn't take much notes.
Really? I got
Nothing.
so much, dude.
So much?
So much. A
Enlighten
lot of
me.
free stuff.
Like what?
All right, so Xbox Game Pass.
Ooh.
Can you pass me a beer while you're?
Sure.
Thank you. Xbox Game Pass has got some new games coming. So if you're an Xbox Game Pass subscriber, on March 16th, guys, you're gonna get Undertale.
116. That was That was.
Yeah.
that
March
already passed
16th.
by,
Yeah, it was 3 days ago. You're gonna get Undertale on cloud, console, and PC. On
Deltarune.
March 18th, you'll get Empire of Sin on cloud, console, and PC. Near Automata on PC. Now, the thing about this version, have you heard anything about
Nope.
this? So, Near Automata on PC has updates to it that the Steam version didn't even have. And so
Really?
now what's happening is people are review bombing the Steam version until
They get the up.
they do the update. So now they're getting bombed on
Who's
Steam.
doing that? Okay,
Savages.
First of all, no, that's not a savage. That's being a little punk ass bitch.
They're
That's what that
savages
is.
is what
No,
they
a
are.
savage. Savage is when you're fucking badass and legit. But now you're being
No,
a
like-
punk ass bitch.
Like savage meaning they're gonna do whatever they want to. They're gonna do
They're
whatever they can to get what they want.
They're punk
That's
ass
what I meant.
bitch. That's what it is. It's like I'm not gonna get my way, so I'm gonna review bomb it.
Oh, you mean Trump? I mean, whatever.
They're just being pouty. That's ridiculous, dude.
So yeah, so Nier Automata has got new updates that the Steam version doesn't have. So people are upset on Steam because they actually paid money for the game and they weren't getting correct updates. That's why they're upset. I understand.
How long ago was it up? How different is that from that?
How
update
long
to
has
that?
the game
Yeah.
been up?
Yeah.
Like-
I mean, if you got the
I'd have to look up when the most
when you
recent
first
update
got
is.
it, and then they have a new updated version.
The fact of the matter is both of them should be the same, and they're not. And
It-
I get where people are upset, but also calm the fuck down.
Yeah, like come
Also
on, guys,
calm
you're
down.
not playing Nier Automata anymore.
Also, calm down. People play that shit nonstop. That one fucking guy that found that like what was it, 15-minute speed run where he beats the first boss and does like some kind of secret code. You remember me telling you about that a few months ago or a few weeks ago? No. Anyway, yeah, he found a new secret code that's built into the game. It was like the last secret of the game where you beat the first boss, you do this certain input a certain way, and then it like gives you the best ending or some shit. So that was yesterday. March 18th is Nier Automata, Star Wars Squadrons, not Rogue Squadrons, whatever.
It's a movie.
That's console and via the EA Play on PC. Torchlight 3 is out on PC. I wish I would never have paid for that.
Well, they got bought by by Zynga.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stop buying games until they come out on Game Pass.
Yeah, I think the Game Pass is the winner now. Like
it's
5 months into it
good.
now, you're like, yeah, that's just the way to go now.
$15.
If you don't want to buy video games,
that's the way to go.
It really is the way to go, dude.
Fuck
just
it.
get an Xbox Series X or Series S and just get the Game Pass, and that's it. Yeah, maybe a game might rotate out. You're getting so many damn games.
You're getting so many games.
Yeah,
they literally added 70 EA games to Game Pass for PC only.
Not only that, though, yeah, with the merger with Bethesda too. So
that's another 22.
Yeah, so you could honestly like I'm not the biggest Xbox fan,
Hundreds of hours.
but yeah, you could just get an Xbox and Game Pass, and you will be set.
Or just get Game Pass on PC, or whenever the cloud streaming comes to PC, if you just have a shitty desktop but good internet, that's all you need.
Yeah, it's insane. That's a real winner.
So March 25th, Genesis Noir comes to console and PC. Octopath Traveler comes to console and PC.
Ooh.
Yeah. I didn't even know that Octopath Traveler had come out on Xbox. I thought that was a Switch-only game.
It was on Switch, and then it came out to Steam a year later.
Right.
Once it came out, because I think the game came out in 2017.
Right, but it didn't never leave the Switch as far as home consoles go, right?
That's for home consoles. No, it was on Switch and PC.
Well, now that's coming to console on Xbox.
Nice. Fun game.
Pillars of Eternity, Dreadfire Ultimate Edition on the 25th. Superland. This is all this month, by the way. Yakuza 6, The Song of Life on cloud, console, and PC. And then March 30th, which is next, 2 Tuesdays from now, you get Narita Boy on cloud, Narita.
Oh.
Cloud, console, and PC. And then April 1st, here's the big one.
That's a fucking
you
joke.
get Day 1 Outriders.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, because wait.
Nope. Square Enix. Day 1 Outriders.
Wow. I mean, that's good, but I thought
so they got to deal with Xbox.
Yeah, I guess they got
So now
because I knew it was like I knew all the first party stuff for Xbox were there on you get on day one on Game Pass, but I didn't know from people who People Who Can Fly.
People Can Fly.
People Can Fly and Square Enix. I didn't know they had I guess they must have a deal.
They made a deal.
Yeah. Good.
So I'm excited that I get to play Outriders without having to purchase it. Only problem is I have to play it on a Series S. I'm honestly thinking about upgrading to an X and just giving you my S.
Oh, thank you.
Just giving it to you. Just like, here, play Game Pass. There's so many things. Yeah, I'm thinking about upgrading to an X if I can find one. Huh?
Why?
Because 4K.
Is it?
Yeah, why not? So, like I said, a lot of the EA. Why not? Trump bucks, bitch. Who cares?
But there's a cap. You can only buy so many things before you start like.
Is there though?
Yeah, you only have 1,400.
I'm gonna keep getting. That's only a third of it, bro.
1,400.
It's only a
third. We're talking about your what's that? The capture.
That's $200. Okay, so we're up to a fifth.
Okay. The shoes.
I didn't buy no new shoes.
You
yet.
didn't?
Nah,
I thought you were.
Nah, I want to, but
which ones?
The Miami Knights, the black, purple, and blue 21s like this, or the 4Ds. I really want the 4Ds.
I saw some on the Adidas website. They were like those the NASA ones, but they were like super on sale. But they were like out of my size. I'm like,
you're lucky.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
I'm lucky. Save myself.
But I'm glad I get to play Outriders on April 1st. I wanted to play the game anyway. I was excited for it. The demo kind of lowered it down a little bit for me. Just because it was mostly like the pre-chapter 1. It's like the prologue or whatever.
Yeah.
And like you only get up to the first boss fight. So I want to give it more of a shot. It is crossplay and cross save and all that other shit.
It's good.
Which is good. So if
Excellent.
I enjoy it on that and I want to buy a copy of it, I will, but it probably not. Probably not.
That's fine. Yeah. We'll have to buy all of them.
But I'm gonna enjoy the shit out of that coming up April 1st. And like I said, all the EA Play games came to the PC version of Game Pass. Now, in order to do this, you can like still go in the Xbox app on your computer, and if you're part of Game Pass or whatever, you can add Mass Effect to your library. But then it pops up with a separate launcher, which is fucking stupid. And it goes to EA's new launcher, which I believe they're getting rid of Origin.
I think I heard you talk about it, or someone talk about it.
So they're dropping Origin completely, and it's like EA Desktop, or I don't know, EA something. But it's got a brand new look, and the way they go about their stuff. But it automatically, like, all you have to do is sign in. Like, once it launches that launcher, all you have to do is sign in.
Okay.
And then it runs in the background, kind of like off to the side. So whenever you go back to your Xbox Game Pass app, you just hit play, it brings it up, you're good to go. And it gives you like I said, all the Mass Effects, including Andromeda, all the Battlefields, a lot of FIFA, a lot of Star Wars, Battlefront 1 and 2, that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Titanfall
the whole
1 and
catalog.
2. A lot of their back catalog. Anthem's on there if you want to give that a shot before that dies off.
One last shot.
Good luck, guys. But yeah, a bunch of those games are coming up, and I couldn't be more happy to be a Xbox and a PC gamer right now, man. It's freaking awesome. But also, there's new play-at-home games coming. So PlayStation clap back. They were like, we got some games too for free. You don't even need to sign up for a subscription service. On March 25th, you're gonna get Enter the Gungeon for free. Add it to your list there, bro.
I've been having that game.
Abzu also is gonna be on there. Res Infinite. That one actually looked kind of cool. I've never actually seen anything on it before. Subnautica is also on the list. The Witness, Astrobot Rescue Mission, which I believe is a VR title.
Yeah, I heard good things about that one.
Moss, Thumper, Paper Beast, and if you don't own it, now you do. Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition will be free on April 19th.
Ooh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's 7. From their Sony streaming service?
10 games. No, that's just play at home. As long as you own a PlayStation console, you get these games for free. Yeah. Kind of what they did last year with the Nathan Drake collection and Journey.
What is it? I know they have a March Madness sale going on right now. I gotta check it out.
Yeah, that ends
on the 18th, I think. No,
Wednesday. It ends on the 31st.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll see something. I don't know. We'll see.
So, but yeah, those are the all the free things coming out. I believe there was a new Epic game, free game. I can't remember what it was called. I didn't download it yet or add it to my library, so I didn't put it in my notes. I apologize. But go check your Epic game account to add your free games. No charge, no big deal. We already talked about PlayStation buying Evo. So back on the Sony news, they showed off their new VR controller. Did you?
It looked like kind of like a little cage around the whatchamacallit.
Yeah. What do you think about that compared to like the Move controllers?
I never used them with the Move controllers, so I wouldn't know how it handles. But I mean, I think I remember hearing somebody saying that they're like the old Move controllers are based off of like PS3 controllers, so the technology is kind of old, I guess.
Yeah, they were. So they had the light balls at the end of it.
Yeah, so I figured, if it's newer and improved, and 2020 technology,
right? So it's
gonna be better. But I think this is also a good sign, because I think this means like, hey, they really want to focus on the VR and actually make it, a liable, like a viable option for people to play on, because
right.
they talked about the PlayStation 5 VR. They want to like reduce the cables already.
One cable.
Yeah, keep it down to one cable. That's
great.
It's already a positive. And if they're gonna redefine and reinvent the controllers to make it more integrated to the experience, I think that's just a better call.
I agree with you. They're adding the haptic triggers as well. The strong triggers, haptic feedback for the actual rumble and stuff like that. I'm guessing the cage around the hand is just a better gauge, like where your hands are, which is what like Oculus does and HTC Vive and all that other stuff. So I'm assuming there will be better motion tracking, and this can only further like bring up VR.
Yeah,
and I'm happy that they're doing it. Like, I'm not a VR gamer by any stretch of the imagination. I do want to get an Oculus Quest 2 just to play like Borderlands or
Alex
Fallout or Half-Life Alyx or Beat Saber.
Yeah.
things like that. Like I want to play those. Like, but nothing other than Half-Life Alyx is like I really, 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 really want to
And
play.
the thing is, like Half-Life Alyx is like the first actual like real VR game like that has some link to it, because all the other ones are kind of like, you know, the VR experience or the VR something, whereas it's kind of like they're kind of like maybe, you know, you play them in short burst and there's kind of short games like okay, cool, I'm done with after like a session or two,
right?
You know.
Well, there are a lot of VR games. I don't want to get that twisted, but there's also a lot. What you're talking about is there's a lot of ports. So like Skyrim VR and then like Borderlands VR. I get what you're saying. Like a lot of the major ones that you see, like the most popular ones, are definitely like port over from first person shooters. But Half-Life Alyx is the mainstream one that I know about. But I've seen that like Kentucky Route Zero or something like that, which is like a zombie game. Not Kentucky
It's
Route.
like a story game or something. Well, at least that one is a Kentucky.
Not
like
Kentucky Route Zero. I can't remember the freaking name of it. Anyway, I'm not a VR gamer. I don't know. So, like, I haven't really looked into too much on the VR side. But like, I kind of want to get an Oculus Quest. Birthday ideas. My birthday's in a couple weeks.
No one cares.
Shit. Send it to my PO box.
It's my birthday, guys. Don't worry about it.
It's my birthday. My birthday's better than yours.
You'll be here.
You shut your.
You'll be here on my birthday.
Will I? You haven't posted an event.
I have to.
You'll just be here.
That secret.
We're
elite.
We're off. So yeah, Sony showed off that
exclusive.
that new VR controller. All right. Moving on to Rockstar.
Didn't they? Didn't a mod?
Yeah.
Help with the.
Tell me about it.
Didn't a mod help reduce load times
on PC? Yeah, by like 85%.
So again, going back to Capcom with the whole Altamar patch that came out back during the summer or earlier in 2020
that they ruined.
Which no, the Altamar patch actually like helped the online connection from PC to PC.
Right.
But then Capcom's like, oh yeah, you can't have that, because the patch did help PC to PC, but at the same time it made PC to PlayStation not so good.
Right.
You know, that was the drawback of that patch. So I mean, we're playing.
But you could choose not to play with.
Right, but you could choose to change it if you want to. Yeah, you could change the parameters. Right. But then Capcom's like, oh yeah, we can't have that. We can't have you making us look bad. Yeah, we can't have PlayStation, all the PlayStation fan base being neglected or cut out. You know.
Right.
But I was like, okay, well, yeah, they went in there and changed it. But the thing is, like, how Rockstar is embracing this change,
right,
from one of their fans.
They embraced it so well, they paid him.
Yeah.
13
That's
grand.
Even better, yeah.
13 grand.
That's a great incentive.
Thank you for fixing our...
That's a great incentive.
2-generation-old game to make it load faster on PC.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah, they get...
And now it's live.
And they rewarded someone that loves their game.
Yep.
They rewarded them.
Wasn't mad at them for reverse engineering their stuff to make it better.
Yeah.
But actually praised them and, hey, Nintendo, hey, Capcom, take some notes from Rockstar.
And the thing is, even like with, I know I said this 100 times, but Capcom, the GGPO online that helps with a rollback netcode, that's open source. The guys who made it,
right?
They're like, yeah, we made this open source so everybody could use it.
So everybody,
but they don't. They refuse. Capcom refuses to use it. It's like, so that's why I'm really hoping when Guilty Gear comes out, you know, when it has this really awesome legit netcode that I heard during the beta, I hope this game really takes off.
Right.
And this becomes like an eye opener for other fighting game developers to realize, yeah, this is, you know, worth getting. And, you know, good job with the guy, whoever I don't know what his name is, but good.
I didn't get his
good
name
job.
either.
Good job with him. You know. You love a game so much that you actually want to just make it better for everyone to enjoy.
I'm pretty sure he was just pissed off at the extraordinarily long load times he was getting for online.
And good job for Rocksteady for just, you know, acknowledging it and being okay, yeah, we'll work it into our system.
Yeah,
you know,
hell yeah. Also on the Rockstar tip, Rockstar Leeds founder Gordon Hall passed away at 51. They didn't really say how he passed at 51. They didn't say COVID. They didn't say heart attack. They didn't say, you know, pre-existing illness. They just, you know, they wanted to say how much they appreciated him as a creator and developer and founder and all that stuff. But he did pass away. So shouts out to his family and loved ones and all that stuff. And hopefully they're doing well. So nothing crazy, but yeah, they lost their founder this week as well. So Moving on from the sad news.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. You got to mention it, dude.
Mhm.
2K actually acquired the PGA Tour 2K21 developer HB Studios.
I cannot wait to get the microtransactions for 2K.
Bro. And they
Nice
got
Tiger Woods.
now they have a long-term partnership with Tiger Woods as well. Have you ever played a golf game ever? Like Mario Golf?
Maybe Mario Golf.
Or like
That's it.
what's that Golf Story on Switch?
I never played that one.
You never played that one? I heard nothing but good things about that.
Yeah.
I've never played a PGA Tour game, and
Not interested.
not interested in it.
Like
either.
I'm not. First of all, no. Straight up, I'll be honest, with you guys. I do not play sports games at all. They do not interest me in no shape, fashion, or form. If I want to watch sports, I'll turn on the TV.
What about Rocket League?
No, don't play
I'm
it.
kidding.
Don't play it either.
Kidding.
Yeah. That's like soccer F1. No, it's football.
So that just means that 2K is gonna have more exclusive rights to Tiger Woods and the PGA Tour specifically, kind of like how EA had on Star Wars, or how they have on Madden or
Mm-hmm.
MLB or whatever. I mean, it is what it is. Like, these companies make deals all the time.
Yeah.
And we've talked about the other big deals like Microsoft and Bethesda. And this is the one that happened this week. I mean, they've been happening consistently, nonstop, every week this year. And it's crazy how much studios are getting bought up by bigger, larger developers and studios.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff like
It
that.
almost feels like you're seeing less and less developers and more just like corporations, like these companies, and they just buy them. Gonna buy them. Gonna buy them. Kind of like with like Xbox, like, oh, Bethesda used to be, now they're part of us. It's just like a lot of these bigger companies are just eating up these smaller developers.
Did we go into depth about Bethesda and Microsoft?
I know we talked about they finalized the deal.
They did
in
finalize
EU
the
or
deal, but
something
how
like
do you feel about games being exclusive to Xbox only? Being like, let's say for instance, there's a rumor going around right now that that Star whatever the fuck game that they got coming out soon, I can't remember the name, Starfield or Starlink or something like that.
the Bethesda futuristic one.
Right.
Yeah.
So that there's a rumor that they're gonna announce summer, kind of like what they did with Fallout and Fallout 76,
Mm-hmm.
where they announced it like summer, and then they also announced the release date for the same year. So there's a rumor. I didn't want to bring it up, but like there's a rumor going around
Okay.
that's gonna happen for Starfield. Like, it's gonna get announced. I mean, it's already been announced, but they're gonna announce a release date for the end of the year, holiday 2021 and whatnot. Like, they're gonna show off gameplay, like, because they haven't really shown off gameplay or
I've always
premise.
just heard of that one and the one that the next
6.
Oblivion. That's the only one I've ever heard about. Like, that's like somewhere
Down the line.
down the line, and they're just like,
But
we just get wisps.
Here's the thing: is like the last time that somebody had posted this rumor for Fallout 4, they were like, they gave like the list. They were like, oh, well, this game is gonna be
So was it a leak or something?
for Fallout 4. I think it was an employee,
Okay,
but
so it
this
a
one was
leak then?
also like a leak, is like going around. But they were like, this is what's gonna happen. This was gonna happen. This was gonna happen. Anyway, what I was saying was, last time that happened for Fallout 4 is it actually fucking came true. Like, right around this time, I don't know, however many years ago that Fallout 4 came out, they're like, it's going to be announced at E3 this year, and then it's going to be out by the fall,
Mm-hmm.
which was like unheard of because most game developers didn't do that. So, being that like being that Bethesda got purchased by Microsoft, let's say that they announced Starfield June, which would have been E3 taking place, right? June, July.
Around there, yes, around Miles' birthday.
So let's say that they announced Starfield and they're like, it's an Xbox exclusive, or Xbox PC exclusive, or whatever. You're not gonna be able to get this on PlayStation because we own the company now. No big deal. How do you feel? How do you feel about that? Like,
Part of the game.
part of the
It
game,
really
right?
is, yeah. I mean, the thing is no one's saying, hey, you can't get, if you really want. No one says, hey, you can't get a Game Pass.
But if you're like, correct. But if you're like loyal PlayStation, like, I love all things PlayStation, and I could always get Elder Scrolls or Fallout or
It's the trade because
times change.
That's the trade because now you have exclusives with the God of War and the Last of Us and
Right.
Uncharted series and all the Sony stuff. You have exclusives to that. Hey, who says Microsoft can't have their exclusives? And they will. So I
Right.
mean, that's just a trade off. So I mean, if like I said, going back to the whole being brand loyalty. If you want that, hey, that's great. But hey, there's going to be some stuff on the other side
Right.
that you might want.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, I agree with you. There's good things on both sides.
Yeah.
Like, there's not just. I mean, granted, you have God of War, you have Ratchet and Clank, you have fucking Taloo, you have Horizon Zero Dawn,
anything from Insomniac, anything from Guerrilla,
anything from those developers.
Yeah.
But now, like, I just love how people are losing their shit over Microsoft buying this one fucking studio.
Yeah,
And everybody's like, oh, I'm not gonna get Elder Scrolls on my PlayStation 5.
Those are the same guys that go review Reddit bomb something because they don't get their way. That's what it is. It's those same guys. Look, guys, that's just how the game. That's how the territory. Yeah, that's part of the territory. You know.
And I don't mind because I have both, all three.
Yeah.
I don't mind, but if I really want to play those games, then I'm gonna go to those platforms and play those games.
Exactly.
That's the reason why I own all three consoles, because I do want to play Mario games. I do want to play Zelda games. I do want to play PlayStation games. I do want to play Xbox, Halo and fucking Fable and all that. I want to play those when they come out. So yeah, I'm spread out, but not everybody can do that.
Yeah, in this day and age though, because gaming started off when we were younger. And when we were younger,
There's two choices.
Yeah, there's two choices, and you're stuck with that because your parents ain't gonna buy you the other one.
Are you
that's
Sonic
that's insane
or Mario?
Yeah.
Which one you
now that we're adults, it's like, hey, you could probably buy whatever you want,
right?
And most gamers that are our age probably have more than just one console of a single brand,
right?
So, and even that, not only that though, if you're our age and you have kids, you probably have like, hey, whatever, what do you want to play? Don't matter, you
probably have a Switch.
Yeah, you probably have a Switch. The thing is, like, you're not as limited to what console you have. When we were younger, at this day and age, we're all adults now. Like,
right?
Hey, what do you want? Oh, I got a mom. I'll play whatever.
I'll play whatever.
Yeah. So I mean, I think that was more of a problem being younger.
I agree.
But as an adult, like, if you're a fully functioning adult,
you got it.
You're on top of your shit.
If you can get a bot to buy a PlayStation 5,
Yeah.
Mikkel.
She bought herself, I think. But yeah, it's just like I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I woohoo! They got an exclusive, but that's just part of the game. You'll be all right.
Yeah, I actually don't mind. I think it's a big win for Microsoft to be like, yo, you want the next Elder Scrolls, bitch? Come to Xbox, get it on Game Pass.
Yeah, and no one
play it from your fucking phone if you want to.
And no one said Sony wasn't able to buy Bethesda.
True.
So
did they want to?
Did they want to? Probably not. They're fine.
I think that here's the thing that I think. Here's what I think that PlayStation would have thought. Sony would have thought. I honestly thought that they have a certain caliber of developer, and even if it was PlayStation versus Microsoft, Sony versus Microsoft to buy Bethesda, Sony has like such a high caliber for developers.
A standard,
for them.
Yeah.
A standard. Honestly, I mean, I love Bethesda, but
face the facts here. Yeah.
Face the facts. The last couple games haven't been that great, right?
I mean, how many times do you see that plant clipping through the wall?
Right. So, like, I feel like Sony took one look at that, was like, yeah, bitch,
okay, cool.
You go ahead and buy that. We'll stick over here with Spider-Man and God of War. We're good.
Fine.
We're good. We'll be fine without Bethesda games.
Yeah.
So, like, I think that if that did come up, I think Sony honestly did think like that. Like, we've seen your last couple games, guys.
But that is a good notch to have under your belt, but it's not the end all be all. You'll be fine.
I just hope that, Microsoft motivates them in a way that they haven't been.
I hope so too.
I
hope acquiring Bethesda and getting their team integrated with their team, maybe it'll help their Microsoft exclusive titles. Maybe it'll help with some game design or how make the shooting feel better, or stages, or just everything that Bethesda has, all their knowledge that they have, will bring it into Microsoft, and vice versa. Microsoft could bring on all their knowledge and into the Bethesda line. So I mean,
I agree with
that's just. I mean, they just make each other better. That's even better.
That's what I want.
Yeah,
I want them to be better.
Iron
together.
sharpens iron. That's what's been one of my mottos.
The last little bit of news that I have is Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. Have you seen anything on this one?
The movie?
No.
I see a Goblin Slayer, by the way.
Oh, you did?
Oh God, Kevin,
you son of a bitch!
Why'd you tell me about
Goblin
that?
rape scene?
That's terrible. Mikhail's like, "Oh,
is it weird that I got an erection?"
Mikhail's like, "That's a little much." I'm like,
"You think
that's a little much?"
Is it weird that I have an erection right now?
Let me tell you about hentai.
So Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance got a launch date. I didn't even know it existed or it was in development. However, it's similar to a lot of other games in the same vein that are coming out this year.
Action RPG.
Action RPG, top down, isometric view. This one is set for June 22nd. And I think that Magic just went into beta this week as well. If not this week, then it comes out next week.
The Wizard of the Coast Magic?
Yes. Magic the Gathering.
That's the one I want to play.
With the deck, like where you play a certain class, but you only get cards
like
for that deck.
Even though I'm not big on games that have like deck building, that one just my nostalgia of or having cards or whatever. But, but my nostalgia of enjoying Magic the Gathering and my love for action RPGs, like, okay, I think this could work out. And I think it's free to play, right?
It's a open beta.
It's open beta. Okay, well, yeah, we could try it out. But yeah, it's just like, okay, that right there is two home runs in a row for me. Like, okay, I might give it a shot. Yeah. I mean, what's the worst? I'll lose a couple of space on my hard drive. I'll be. Yeah.
Magic Legends is no, March 23rd. So next Tuesday. Next Tuesday. It goes into open beta, guys. So if you want to check out that game, make sure you sign up on Magic the Gathering or Wizard of the Coast website or whatever it is for their Magic Legends to be a planeswalker with a random set of cards to go through the world. Yeah, like as you use an ability, you get rid of the card and then you pick up a new one. Yeah, that's how that's.
They go on cooldown and the refresh rate, or they just swap out cards.
You
just like you burned up the card.
You burn the card. And it goes in the graveyard. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's how that's working from what I've seen so far.
Yeah. I'm interested in it.
The other one, Dungeons and Dragons: Dark Alliance, does look very, very similar. You know, top-down isometric ARPG. That one's
classic heroes and heroines.
Yeah, or Dungeons and Dragons is doing a lot this year. You got fucking Baldur's Gate. Which just
came out. The Shaman, right? That just came out.
The Shaman just came out not too long ago.
We gotta try that out. Me and Mikhail have been putting the backlog is.
But that's not even a full game yet. So like you're just playing up into like the first act.
Yeah, you're just playing just to play.
Testing it out. Yeah. Yeah, I do want to test out the Druid. No, not the Shaman. Druid class.
Druid class. Okay.
But yeah, so like they have that game coming out June 22nd, like a full official release date. And I also heard that there was a game delay this week. It was
I saw Jason Schreier tweet it out. I think it was one for Arkham Knights.
Arkham Knights, thank you.
And I think the Harry Potter.
Oh, that one
Hogwarts
we've already known about that.
So,
but the Arkham Knights one was new.
Which I thought that already wasn't Arkham Knights.
No, this is the one with like Robin and Batgirl and
Gotham Knights. That's what it is. Gotham Knights. Yeah, it isn't Arkham Knights. Right. It was Asylum City, Origins, Knights. Right. Yeah.
So yeah,
all Arkham. Yeah.
So the Gotham Knights got pushed back. I don't know how long.
And that's gonna be kind of like what Rocksteady did with the Batman games.
Yeah, I think it's still Warner Brothers Rocksteady.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure. But I'm not sure how far it got pushed back. All I saw that it was delayed. But Hogwarts we've known about
we've heard about it for a while.
Weeks. So did it get pushed back again?
That's what I think I saw Jason Schreier tweeted out.
I'll have to take a look into it this week, and then we'll have some more news for you next week. But hey man, I'm out.
Okay.
You got anything else?
No, like I think the Arkham Gotham Knight might be on my radar then. If it's similar to Arkham City, which I generally did like a lot.
Co-op.
Okay, that could be an interesting twist. Yeah. No, I think that's it for me today.
All right, brother.
I
told you I had a little bit. It was kind of packed in there.
That's
a lot of new free games.
There's a lot of free games.
Yeah. Go get them while they hot. Where can we find you, Rick?
I'm still thinking about it. No, there's something on my. I should have wrote it down. Didn't. You guys, you can catch me at OS_Rick with the little tag down there. I love streaming. Catch me there on Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, and sometimes on the weekends. If I'm not playing a Souls games, it's a fighting games, and if it's not one of those two, I'm co-streaming with my lovely wife playing Hades, coaching successfully.
Judging. Not coaching.
Judging. I do a lot of that. No, but it's fun though. It's fun.
Shame.
Enjoy it. Yeah, just berate her down the freaking street. Shame.
She's naked.
You should have used the pole arm with this aspect. Yeah. But yeah, you catch me there, guys. And as for the socials, like, just find me on Twitch.
Use that name to find him everywhere.
Yeah, find me everywhere. But like I said, the socials, they're just, I don't give a shit.
And as always, guys, you can find me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. That's Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, all the good stuff. If you want to hit up the podcast, it's at Options Select Podcast on all things social media. And if you want to email us, ask us any questions or anything like that, it's optionselectpodcast@gmail.com. As always, guys, we love you very much. We hope that you're staying safe, healthy, and free of COVID. Please take care of yourself.
Well, not just COVID, but just everything in general.
Life in general.
Yeah, stay healthy.
Look both ways before you cross the street, guys.
Look both ways. You know, wash your hands. Take care of yourself.
Don't touch your pee-pee until you wash your hands.
Exactly. That's a good one.
As always, guys, we love you, and we'll see you next week.
Peace out, guys. Bye-bye.
Late.